Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dorian here, and this will be number 24 as Corki. So we'll just start this game up here, and we'll talk about Corki. We'll talk about some things going on in League of Legends, and we'll talk about my sort of plans for the future here, I guess. First off, we'll talk about I just get Doran's blade first.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And I usually don't level up my skill until I see exactly what's going to happen for the first couple of minutes of the game. So if I get in trouble, I'll level up the Valkyrie and jump away. If I know I'm going to be farming a lot early on, I pick up the Q. I picked up the Q there just to check what was going on in the bush there. Thank you to anybody that has been watching my stream at any point at all. I really appreciate it. It's kind of hard to, become popular or get to the top by yourself, so I really appreciate all what you guys do, coming in and checking me out. I am still looking for more members for my team. As of right now, we've got a couple 1,800 people, one 1,900 person, and then a few more other hopefuls around 1,700 mark. So if anybody else is interested in joining a team that is above 1,600 or 1,650, anywhere around there and above, feel free to send me an email at DeathCab4Dorian@gmail.com. And right now, before we get too in-depth into the game, because right now it's just pretty much last hitting. Unfortunately, my teammate goes down there. We'll slow this down here. Morgana comes in for the gank, lands a nice bind. Alistar pops his heal. Morgana picks up the kill, and me and the Kog'Maw kind of trade back and forth here for a little bit. Nothing really happens. Pick up an assist, and as of right now, I'm sitting at 13 CS, and he is at 17. So right now, he's beating me by quite a bit. And you'll see that eventually, after a while, I'll be able to turn that around a little bit. So already I've caught right up to him, past him. I'm at 20, he's at 20. Right now, CLG, if you're not too aware of all the LoL drama, CLG just had some kind of internal, workarounds, benching elements and replacing him with double lift. So it is what it is. There's not really much you can say or do about it. Whatever your opinions are, there's not much that your opinion can really do to change the end outcome and results. So, I don't know. I feel bad for Elements. I really like the guy. I thought that his skill level wasn't as low as everybody made it out to be. I really thought he had what it took, because he was on the team while they were winning the whole time. The only person that wasn't there when they weren't winning was Chowster and Big Fat LP for one tournament, I think. So, I don't know. It's tough, and it is what it is. But if you weren't aware, that's just kind of what happened. Now that we've talked about all of the other secondary things that I wanted to talk about, we'll just jump into the Corki gameplay from here on out. Right now, I'm sitting at 43 CS, and Lee Sin comes in for the gank here. I know I'm going to get hit by something, so I don't do my Valkyrie right away. I get knocked back, then I do my Valkyrie, and Alistar looked like he was going to commit, and then he didn't, and then the Lee Sin commits, and I get one last shot off him as he takes off at the end there. So, picked up a nice, free, easy kill on that Lee Singa there. So when I go back, first thing I'm going to buy is the Sheen, some boots, a ward, and some potions. This allows me just to do some more burst damage in lane as I continue to get down to bottom.
Killing spree.
Multiplayer has been a little bit funky the last couple of days here, so we'll try and kind of work with it here. Right now, as far as the score for the entire game is concerned, it is 7-1, and our Twitch is 3-0. So we have a jungle Twitch, which is kind of funny. I was also going to mention as well, too, for the team that I was on. Well, the team that I'm on right now, the position that I was filling was the role of the jungler. So we're looking for a couple more people, and we picked up a new jungler, and I started practicing AD bot. So I'm going to do a couple of AD bot games, just kind of back-to-back here, just to kind of use some of the games that I've already played. and kind of showcase how to play AD effectively. Maybe not to the best of the ability, as this game was played around 1700, so it isn't the highest level of gameplay that you'll ever see. Twitch comes in for the gank here. For some reason, Soraka gets the kill, and I'll take a shitload of damage here all instantly. I take a tower dive, a headbutt, and a Kog'Maw ultimate all to the face. The Twitch has got some balls, though, so he jumps in there and he gets the kill on Alistar, and dies to the Lee Sin really fast. So right now, game is 10-3. Our lane, we are one... So we only got one death to our lane, and they have died 3 times. Right here, I'm just trying to harass this Lee Sin on the tower as much as I can, trying to get him to not get as many last hits as he normally would. I think he still gets most of them there, though. But I think I did the damage that was necessary to get him to go home and give me a couple more minutes of free farm down here. I think the biggest thing, honestly, to making yourself a better League of Legends player, it's something that I've noticed that's made me a lot better in the recent future, or in the recent couple weeks, month of practicing here, is just really practicing your last hitting. And practicing your last hitting by not right-clicking on them, and practicing your right hitting by A-clicking on them is probably, I found, the best and easiest way to consistently last hit all the time. Come back into the lane here, face check it. This guy headbutts me to the wall. At this point, I got the Zerker Greaves, and my CS is at 75, so I'm about 8 to 10 at any given point ahead of this guy. But his damage, I mean, look at that damage. He gets me down really low. I was going to go back, but instead, Soraka gives me a big fat heal. Thank God I dodged one of his attacks there. He crits me, and then he hits me with an ult, and then I ultimate. So we got a big team fight going on here, so I'll slow this down. I jump in, Valkyrie over the wall, trying to kill this Alistar. He pops his ultimate. I exhaust the Kog'Maw, and I flash over that wall as I see the fight went from being a 2v2 to a 4v2. Twitch is still keeping in there in the fight. Morgana drops a bind on the Lee Sin. Malphite coming in here from behind. The fight right here looks like it's 5v5 finally. Riven comes in with a teleport. Everybody is super low. Morgana drops a nice ultimate, gets a lot of people nice and low. Malphite's the first to go down for them. Our Morgana falls. And I think the Twitch got a kill on Lee Sin. Yeah. So right now there's going to be some more dives. Twitch is attacking the Riven. I get a kill on the Kog'Maw. And Malphite dies with the super miniature flash. I run away into the bush here as to not die. Riven barely gets away because I have no mana or life to chase or get kills. So that was a pretty intense team fight for what it was, I guess. So right now I am sitting at 81 CS, almost the highest in the game, highest out of the ADs. When I went back to base, I picked up a Phage first. The only reason why I picked up the Phage first this game is because I wanted to have some huge gank potential and some gank damage. I knew this guy was going to bait, so I went in there, trying to do as much deeps as I can. Except for he has taken not as much damage as I wanted him to, so we ended up chasing him into the tower. Twitch doing the Twitch thing. He's going around behind looking for a free kill. So I know I'm going to come around and try and help him. Twitch unloads on him, kills him with whatever. Don't know. One last auto attack here, kills that alley. However, I get kicked into the tower range, and then I fall down and die. Right now, the game is 18-8. And Soraka somehow manages to get away, which is really awesome. CS-wise, fallen behind a little bit now. I'm only at 87. Our Morgana is still above 100, so it's not all bad. We thought we saw somebody in here, but then we couldn't find him in the end, so kind of sadness. Just go through some more farming stages here. I really like Corki after all of the recent changes to him. A little bit like tiny miniature damage increases, which kind of put him back to where he was before they miniature nerfed him a while ago. So Corki was one of my favorite heroes to play back then, and I think he will continue to be one of my favorite champions to play now as well too. Just because he does offer so much burst damage. There we go. We'll try and slow this down here. Malphite taking so much damage under the tower, somehow managed to survive. I'm sitting here with absolutely 0 mana at all. It would have been a good dive if we were able to do some more damage, and the tower wasn't so high. Still at high HP. Crazy ass Twitch coming in from behind here. I get smashed with a lot of deeps. The Twitch is still just sitting back there though, so I'm trying to keep the lane as pushed as I possibly can. I know if I hit these guys with one of my ultimates, boom, there we go. Twitch gets some damage off. I kill the Kog'Maw with my ultimate. Lol replay will not show me, but this guy ends up getting away, so don't worry about him. Don't feel too sad about him. He ends up getting away just fine. And he says it right here. She's walking over there. He's like, and I waddled away, waddle. So right now, sitting at 4-1, going to be able to finish my Trinity Force when I head back to base. And with Corki, there are a lot of different builds that I see a lot of different people use. People go Trinity Force, people go Mana Moon, people go Bloodthirsters, whatever. I opt to go with the Trinity Force for this simple reason alone. Just soloed an Alistar, even with his ultimate on. The true damage, the burst. Doesn't matter if he's taking 60% less damage. He just died to me single-handedly 1v1. I didn't slow it down quite as fast as I really wanted to. I'm sorry about that again. But, I mean, it kind of goes to show, once you get the Trinity Force, how much raw damage you can do to a single target. The AoE damage from the Q and the ultimate are both really handy as well, too. We get a nice little team fight here. Morgana gets an ultimate on 2 people. Oh my god, Malphite hits it with 3 people. So I kind of come in here for the kill. I flash over. I wanted that Lee Sin to get away because I know how tricky Lee Sins are. They can get away so fast. Our whole team gets hit by a Kog'Maw ultimate. And I guess that would be the end of that team fight. That was a really nice team fight for my teammates. Holy god, LoL replay is laggy as shit. I pick up the blue buff, and I head back to go and buy a BF sword and a Vamp Scepter, I think. Yeah, so I pick up the BF sword and a Vamp Scepter. LoL replay, still chugging along. Fail over the wall there. So, just continue to push this lane. This movie will come to an end very quickly here, so if you guys would remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't, I would really appreciate that. For my 2,000 subscribers, I have already picked up 2 $25 Riot Point cards, so anybody from now until then that subscribes to me to the 2,000 mark will be eligible for a 25-point Riot card. So if you guys are interested in that, you want to get some free skins or rune pages, whatever the shit you want to spend it on, feel free to subscribe to my channel. One of my subscribers will get that. Team fight here. That guy, Alistar, goes down first. Morgana hits her bind on a creep like a real champion. Malphite ults nothing. I think he ults 2 Malzahar creeps. Malzahar miniature blinks away. Still dies. But yeah, that was my game as Corki, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll make another one right away real quick here. And thanks for watching. I finished 6-1-7. And the team score was 24-8. So it was kind of a stomp. Early game Twitch really helped us out. This game, like I said, was around 1700. So, yeah, this is Dorian, and take it easy, guys.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been
GG!